And the next thing, I was walking down from the Five Lamps when something very odd happened to me. As I came along Summerhill, there was a sensation of floatiness, is all that I could call it, and it was by the moment getting stronger. By the time I hit Parnell Street, I could feel the surface of the path falling away from beneath me. It was as if I was rising up. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was like that feeling from years ago when you have a whitener in a nightclub. That feeling when suddenly the music goes woozy and your tongue goes thick and you feel as if you've been lifted up away from yourself. Hoisted. Hoisted is the word I'm looking for. And suddenly, in this way, I was lifted above the street. I was way, way above it. And I could see it clearly for the first time. I could understand then the way that it makes us move. The way that it dictates the pattern of our stride. The way that it makes our forearms beat back the fume-thick air. And as I looked down, I saw the way that time could come loose. And then the traffic disappeared, and the Chinese writing faded away. And the horses appeared, and there were gas lamps. There was a fight outside a public house between men in hats. There was a brasser in a doorway, calling. There was a child looking at her face in a puddle and clowning. It became still an older time down there. I could smell the countryside nearby. The wailing of beasts. The heavy, thudding movement of a stockyard. Animal screams. And then it started to spin forward again on a loop. The Chinese writing emerged again. The traffic announced its recovery with coughing and barks. I was suspended above the future of the street. There was music of a type I could not identify. It came from a kind of underground cavern. Faux leather suits were in, and these came in fabulous tones. There were inky Rioja reds, hot pinks, cool forest greens. There were big silver boots and wedge heels. There was a new type of streetlight that was dimmer and gave a somewhat gloomy air and eeriness even. But the people moved in the same way still. They beat back the air with forearm smashes. They did not pause to check their stride. Then a great silence enveloped the street. It held for a moment, and then more. And everything stopped and was frozen, and it felt something like peace.